We are a Canyon Creek project, and our whole purpose is that people do not miss on the grace of God. And we're about creating intentional spaces where we hope meaningful connections happen. For us, the gospel is more than just what we preach. For us, the gospel is what we can do with our hands and how we socialize, how we are doing community with other people. And so that's why this event called Whoville is important to us.
I've been involved with Whoville from the beginning. It came up as an idea from after we had just had an event in October, and we thought, why not? Let's do something for Christmas. And so that's where Whoville came from.
So the vision behind our Holiday in Whoville event is really a place where the community can come and have a positive experience with church. There are a lot of people in our community that were needing that type of space, especially here in Richardson. And so we strive to have a place where they can come, they can enjoy, they can have fun in a very low pressure environment also. Holiday in Whoville has consisted of a lot of different things over the past 3 years, but some of the things that we have always had is photos with the Grinch, which people love. That's like the #1 thing. They even bring their babies to have photos with the Grinch.
It's a lot of fun. I love it. I enjoy what I do here, even though I get hot and sweaty. It's just fun seeing all the people and just making people smile, you know, just giving them a little bit of Christmas joy, even though I'm the Grinch.
Our Whoville experience, in which there are houses that make it look like you have stepped into Whoville.
To create Whoville, I started by looking at Pinterest. Pinterest is my best friend, and it helped me to get a lot of ideas. I also watched the movies. We searched Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart, high and low, every year. Now that we've done it a few years, we start searching like in October, as soon as they're putting out the Christmas stuff. We even asked one guy at Lowe's to like save it for us because we saw the sign for it, but it wasn't out yet. So he actually called us and told us when it was out. So people are helpful when you tell them what you're doing.
We also have bounce houses, we have crafts, we have had orchestra concerts, we have had carnival rides, we have a Christmas train every year that everybody loves, and we've also added a lot of food trucks and vendors.
So in all honesty, we had a lot of space in our parking lot, and we didn't know how to fill it up. So we decided, why not add vendors? We can bring in people from the community, they can interact with our church, and we can create a partnership with them, a friendship, and we can just establish that relationship with them.
We also have a Whoville post office where kids can mail a letter to Santa. And in previous years, we've actually been able to create cards to mail to foster kids for Christmas at the post office as well.
This event is about speaking the language of the community. And we were surprised by the response of the community, because the community, for the first time, they shared with us, many of them told us, hey, this is the first time I've come into a church. This is the first time that I feel a church is taking care of our community.
Letting them see like, hey, you know, churches can be fun too. Like, we're people just like you. And, you know, we just love to have fun, and we love to praise God doing it.
This is an event that you can look at it and you say, well, it's a just because event. And that's fine, because the community needs to know that a church cares for them. And that's what we're trying to accomplish here.
So my son is on the spectrum, and it's really hard to take him to big functions or big places with long lines or really bright lights and stuff. And so year 2 coming into it, we decided to do a sensory hour for parents with kids with special needs. And we would give them that experience. We would give them Christmas.
One year, we had a person come in, and they were sitting in the sanctuary, and one of our elders sat down next to him and just kind of was talking to him, and they said, "Is this a church?" And our elder kind of smiled and said, "Yeah, this is a church." And they kind of got this weird look on their face, and they said, "I've never been in a church before."
For us, we recognize that the return on your investment as a church is not only in numbers, We want to allow people to have a connection, because if they don't connect with you, they don't care about what you have to tell them about Jesus or about anything, really.
I feel like my calling is to create an introduction between God and the people that step foot on here at the church. That's why I do it. I want to create that moment where somehow they see Jesus through me, or through someone here, through some action, or just a moment. I may never know what that will translate into. I may not know if that person will ever come to Jesus, or they'll come back to church here or not. And part of me doesn't even really worry about it. I feel like I'm doing my part in creating Whoville, in creating that space where someone can come to know Jesus through any small moment, or any small gesture, or just a hello, or just a feeling that they get from being here. And that's why I do it.
Hi, I'm Pastor Peter Casillas, and I'm the pastor for Canyon Creek Project. We're so thankful that you came, and we're so thankful that you enjoyed and had a great experience with this event called Christmas in Whoville. We hope to see you next year. We want to invite you to come and bring more people so we can enjoy a time together, a community together, where our children and our families can have a great time. Thank you so much for coming.